Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we are here to talk about this current season of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, as we already know, there has been a beef going on this show between castmate Wendy Osefo and new castmate Mia Thornton, okay? And everybody has taken their sides on this situation. Now, me personally, I ain't got no side. Why? Because I don't care for now one of them, okay? Like, I ain't care for Wendy last season, and Mia is on my damn nerves at this fucking point, so that's just where I'm at with the both of them. I'm very indifferent to both of them. Like, you know, Wendy got her moments this season, you know, Mia got hers, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily standing for now one of them, if you really ask me. So, the topic of discussion, once again, is colorism. Now, colorism has been a conversation with this show for a while now. I did a video a while ago when All True Tea, that's an Instagram blog that, you know, talks about all things housewives, the same thing as Peach Report Daily, I think that's the name of it. They talk about housewives stuff and housewives stuff only, and I know that there was a fan commented on something, and then Candace commented and said the reason why Ashley gets away with so much is because she's light-skinned and I'm not. And I did a video about that, and I didn't necessarily agree with it. I thought that they both got the same type of backlash. I mean, as far as I know, everybody hates Ashley, and I feel like Candace gets way more support than Ashley. That's what I've always felt. Because if you really think about it, last season when we were reviewing the show, I mean, Candace stands was everywhere. Especially in the YouTube comments, they were everywhere, and most people was like saying they couldn't stand Ashley. You know, God forbid if you like anything Ashley does or says, you got drugged for it. So in my opinion, from my own eyes, I never seen it as one is better than the other one. Now, I know that there's a lot of Candace stands out there, but I do know that there are some people out there that do find any reason to try to drag her. I ain't one of those people. I drag her when I feel she needs to be drugged. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. But this is not about Candace and Ashley tonight. Candace and Ashley was a part of the conversation a couple of months ago, but now the conversation is about Wendy and Mia. So, All True Tea and Peach Report Daily, they made tweets about this situation. I'm going to read y'all the tweets, and then we're going to have a conversation about it. And I'm going to make this video premiere so y'all can talk about it in the comment section as the video goes along. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's talk about it. One tweet came from All True Tea, and All True Tea said, I wonder if people are going to vilify Mia for mentioning that she's a boss a million times, like how they vilified Wendy for mentioning her 4 degrees. You can't be outraged with one, but praising another for doing the same thing. I'm just saying. Your man is itching. Take a test. She has a hot box and is a broken whore. Both statements have harsh implications, yet only one comment is offensive, foul, and the other is celebrated and applauded. Now, those are the 2 tweets from All True Tea. All True Tea was comparing and contrasting the Wendy and Mia situation and how people take Mia talking about how she's a boss a million times and how Wendy kept talking about her 4 degrees. And All True Tea also mentioned what Candace said to Ashley about your man is itching, take a test, and how Karen talked about she has a hot box and a broken whore. You know, she compare and contrast those. And then the Peach Report Daily said, it's sad that so many fans and viewers of Potomac are flat out colorists, and some aren't even trying to hide it, especially this season. So let's talk about it. I can only speak for myself because I don't know what these people are doing. Like, I can say that there may be some colorists. There may be some fans of this show that are colorists. I mean, we saw it all before with the Basketball Wives. So this topic is very delicate, and you don't really want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing when you're talking about colorism, because colorism is very sensitive. You got to keep it 100. Colorism is very sensitive, and you don't want to say the wrong thing, and you don't want to offend nobody, and you don't want to diminish a person's feelings and a person's thought process. That's something that you never want to do. So what I'm going to say is this right here. When it comes down to Wendy and Mia, I'm going to say this. I think we're early into the season when it comes down to Mia calling herself a boss, so I'm gonna say this. I know that Wendy said that she had 4 degrees the entire season. I didn't have an issue with her saying shit about her 4 degrees until later down the line when she kept beating me down with her 4 degrees. Okay, girl, we get it. You got 4 degrees. Okay, girl, we get it. That was later in the season. With Mia, we just at episode 4. And she probably got about 2 more episodes to go before she gets on my nerves with this I'm a boss. She already got on my nerves with the comment to a scholar about how many businesses do you own when they didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. You know what I mean? So if we're going to go in on Wendy for constantly talking about her degrees, let's not praise Mia for constantly talking about her being a boss. What I'm going to say about that is it could be a stench of colorism. It also could be a stench of biasness. A lot of people just don't like Wendy, and a lot of people like Mia. A lot of people do like Mia. If we got to be honest about it, and I don't think it has anything to do with her skin color, but I do think a lot of people like Mia. I personally don't see it for her like that. I think that she's a plastic Power Ranger with a plastic ass mind, and when everything on your body is plastic, you can't expect no realness to come from them. The girl done told so many lies already in 4 episodes, and people still, going up for her the same way they used to go up for Phaedra Parks for her lying ass all the damn time. That's how I see it. So her calling herself a boss so far hasn't gotten on my nerves yet, but I know if it continues to go on, it's going to get on my nerves. Like I said, when Wendy first was talking about her 4 degrees, it didn't bother me. But when we got to the middle of the season, she kept going on and on and on about her 4 degrees. I'm like, okay, we get it. You got 4 degrees. Okay, girl. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I totally can understand where that may be coming from. You know what I mean? I don't want to completely dismiss it. Do I think it's colorism? I know for me it's not. But is it colorism for some people? It just might be. I don't know. It could be a situation of I like you, but I don't like her. It's kind of like with K. Michelle and Jocelyn. K. Michelle hit a person with some flowers. K. Michelle threw a candle at somebody. Jocelyn, on the other hand, bum rushed a whole reunion stage and fought 3 damn people, and everybody praised her. So it's like you condemn K. Michelle for just kicking a bitch in her cooch and throwing a candle at her when she was trying to defend herself, and then you condemn her for hitting Mimi in the face with some flowers. But you go up for Jocelyn every time she portrays a violent action. Y'all go up for that. A lot of people go up for Jocelyn, but then you have K. Michelle who's kind of polarizing. You got 50% that loves her, but the other 50 can't stand her, and the ones that can't stand her are the most vocal. So I used to feel like Jocelyn do the same thing, but y'all condemn K. Michelle for doing it, and she's done way less than Jocelyn. And said way less than Jocelyn. But y'all continue to laugh at everything Jocelyn does. Let K. Michelle say the same thing. Y'all dragging her. See what I'm saying? So I get it. When it comes down to the Candace and Karen comparison, the whole your husband is itching, take a test. That was funny, but it was fucked up at the same time. It was funny, but fucked up at the same time. Candace saying that she got a hot box, that was fucked up but funny at the same time. Both of them are harsh as hell. Both of them is uncouth, and both of them were fucking unnecessary. So you can't condemn one for the other. But a lot of people don't like Candace, but more people like Karen over Candace. So that's where the biasness come from. But I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm never gonna sit up here and deny it, because there really are colorist people out there that purposely pick the light-skinned person over the dark-skinned one. That's just the facts. I can only speak for myself. I've never looked at anything involving color. Like, I never saw anything about it being color. Like, any situation, I don't pick because for me, The ones that I can't stand on the show the most is Giselle and Robin, and those two girls are light skinned. I hate them more than anybody, okay? Like I said, I love Karen, but she's a liar, and I always call her out on her lies. I'm indifferent to Candace. I'm indifferent to Wendy and Mia. The three of them get on my nerves equally, but I can defend them at the same time. But Giselle and Robin, I can't do. I can't stand them, period. There's no redeemable qualities about none of them, period. I think that we could all be educated on this situation. That's why I did a panel about colorism during the Basketball Wives saga with the likes of, Erica De Niro, Contrary Canary, Kempire, Yocrates, Nikki Starr, the Brooke Ashley, Layla Lynn. It was so many of us up there, and it was a very educational topic because I needed to be educated on colorism because I didn't understand it. And, there was some things that I learned because of that panel. So I see things in a different way. So, do I think it's colorism with Mia and Wendy? I'm not sure. Is it possible? Yes. Is it colorism for me? No. Do I see why people may say that it's colorism on the Housewives of Potomac when it comes down to the fans? Yes. Because all the people that seem to get away with stuff just so happen to be light skinned, and the people that are drugged for the same shit just so happen to be dark. It's just like on Basketball Wives. Evelyn could get away with throwing drinks. She could get away with jumping across tables. OG could just be assertive and speak her mind, and we scared of her. But Evelyn could do all this violent shit all day, but OG could say she gonna break somebody's jaw, and now she's the bad guy. But Evelyn can get away with it. So that's why I understand. That's why I'm not gonna completely dismiss the idea of it being colorism. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know what y'all think. I know that some of y'all are watching the premiere, so I know that the comment section is on fire. We're probably going to be on fire right now. But I just want to know what you guys think. I want to know how y'all feel about this because it's been talked about since Sunday night's episode. Like, I saw All True Tea talk about it. I saw Peach Report Daily talk about it. And I think this is a topic that needs to be discussed. I mean, we do need to talk about the colorism that goes on these reality shows. We definitely need to talk about it. We definitely need to make it a point to not completely dismiss it either, because it just might be some colorism for some people. It may not be colorism for me, but for some people, you could tell. You could tell what they own sometimes. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But y'all can educate me on the situation. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all think, So, let's talk about it in the comment section, alright? So, with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, please follow me on Twitter and IG. They will be in the description box, bro. Okay, to be in the description box. Okay, so be on the lookout for Boys Night Out this coming up Friday at 9/8 Central Time. Me and Jamar will be back for the prelude on Thursday night at 8/7 Central to review Martell's star of the brand new LGBT series called The Circle Atlanta. Okay, with that being said, y'all, your boy is out of here. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.